Hey, what's going on, guys? B here, and as you can see, I got a new microphone. Hopefully, it's clear. It's not the greatest day to test. I am super sick, and yeah, if it looks like I was electrocuted and shot out of a cannon, that's exactly how I feel. But I'm hanging in there. It's a fine Tuesday, despite everything. Um, I'm off work today, so I'm just taking it easy, playing some Final Fantasy, trying to get caught up. Trying to figure out all this new stuff that's happened. They've thrown a lot at us the last couple weeks. And things are slowly starting to settle. We're starting to get a sense of what the new normal is. And the new normal is really dangerous currently for free to play players. So if you're not playing a lot as a free to play, it's kind of dangerous times. I think it's sort of, if you have mercenary troops, I would dismiss enough troops that they're not going to die when you're attacked. If you're offline, if you're sleeping or something, I would try to keep it under your hospital capacity to keep them safe for now until I think things will balance out. I wouldn't worry too much. They're going to do some good realm bosses. They'll do away for the free to play players. In a month from now, it'll probably be like it never happened. But there is this window of time where your old gear, what used to work in terms of defense, doesn't seem to be holding up very well. The Undertaker gear is kind of outdated. The new gear is so good. The the new high level troops are so good. All the new buffs are crazy from buildings. Rally sizes are way up. With Iris, people are doing a lot of damage with different heroes and everything. So I would be really careful if you're a small, even if you're a decent sized player. Like anybody is could be caught off guard if you're not ready for it. So I'd just be aware of that and play it safe. You know, no reason to lose some good mercenary troops or undying guardians just because you're offline. So I would, yeah, dismiss a lot of your troops that you don't need. The T7 troops at this stage of the game, you're gonna need either T7 elementals, T8 troops, or better. Like that's kind of the bottom for the older realms. You can get away with T7 troops if you have really good upgrades, or if you have over 50 million. If you have a lot, then you can be okay with it. But if you're sitting at like 20 million, 10 million troops, uh, in the older realms, you're gonna be fodder against really good T7 elemental marches if they have good buffs and everything. So just a heads up, we got the monsters back. I'm pretty pumped about it. I'm finally going to get a 5-star. In fact, we can do this now. Uh, if you guys have had bad luck, they finally have that 5-star guaranteed 5-star monster eggs out. So I saved up the Carla boss, and I'm getting it one. I'm getting one right now, guys. We just have to find the egg, and it's the eternal eggs. Let's hatch one. Boom, 5-star. We'll power that sucker up. I guess we can go ahead and do it. Why not? Let's see how far we can get on the power up on him. And then we'll hop into what else is new in the game. We got some interesting new features that I haven't tried out, but we can at least talk about. And I want to talk about some battle reports I have from the last RVR. We had a pretty cool RVR the other day, and I was really testing out different troop combinations and everything. So let's see. Base stats, 216 armor, elemental troop attack per armor, and max at 108,000. That's at level 1. So let's power this sucker up. We need 5,177,000 monster food. I'm pretty sure we got it. Let's see how many of that. That would be 10 of these is a billion. So we're gonna need like wait. 10 of those is not a billion. 20 of those is a billion. So let's try 50. Let's see how far that gets us. Halfway. Okay. Bam. So we got the next level. Let's keep going. We'll just do it in these lots. At some point, we're gonna need Carlobos shards to level them up, but I don't know what level that is at. That we'll need it. Okay, here we go. Carlobos hatching stones. We're gonna need, quite a bit there. 4.5 million. Yikes. Or was that billion? I don't even know. Oh, that's it. Okay, so let's see what level we got him to. We got him to level 5, 133,000 troop attack max, 266 armor, and all elemental troop armor. And that's where we ran out of our shards. Or our hatching stones, excuse me. So cool. That'll help out a little bit. That's a lot better than the 50,000 Carla boss I was using with the 50,000 armor, 50 not even 50,000 attack, like 15,000 attack or something. So cool. Um, this is the other cool monster. We have a Reaper Tail, and this is the one I've been attacking a lot. I'm hoping to get a second 5-star Reaper Tail egg because they are really good. They buff warriors. It's going to be really good with the Freet. So as you can see, guys, here's one of the biggest new updates to this game since I made the last video. We have Mercenary Fighting Pits beyond level 7. So level 7 was the max for a long time. It now, I think it goes up all the way up to 10. Maybe higher, but at least 10, if I remember correctly from the blog post. And along with the upgrades past level 7, we now have a thing, Mercenary. Oh, well, so your Mercenary troop capacity goes up, your training queue goes up, but also your, and this is a new feature, unlock Mercenary healing queue. So there's a new wing in the hospital that as you level up your fighting pits, your mercenary troops will go there. But I haven't seen it in action yet. I was only able to get level 8. They were dropping that in the prepare for the RVR events. If you're training enough troops, you would get mercenary fighting pits. So that's how I was able to get mine to 8. But I haven't seen it in action yet. You can see here we've got 2 bars now, the hospital capacity and the mercenary hospital capacity. So I'm guessing once your mercenary troops are wounded, they'll fill up this mercenary hospital capacity. Now, the big question I have is, once this fills up, do they then go to your normal hospital capacity? So, like, say you have 150,000 guardians, you're attacked, all your guardians are wounded. Do 100,000 go here and then 50,000 here? Or are the other 50,000 dead without going into the hospital? I'm really curious to find out. If any of you guys know, let us know. I'm guessing they would go to the normal hospital capacity afterwards, but that's a guess. I'm often wrong on these new features when I guess, so don't take that, don't take me at my word there, but that's what I would imagine. We still have a lot of these good events going on. The Valentine's Day event, I'm probably going to get that tier 4, so I'm only going to get one gift to hero unlock, but if there's somebody out there, make a case for it. Maybe I'll hook you up with it. I'm going to give it to somebody. I don't know who yet, though. So that's kind of cool, though. It's nice to see stuff like gifts and stuff because, a lot of times you want to hook up your people that you play with a lot, or, you want to hook up your friends with the stuff, and it's cool when they allow us to do that. So nice. What else is going on? So I guess we can talk about, anything else new first? Nothing I can think of. Let's check the blog just in case. Just in case. We've got, okay, so we know about the eternal eggs. Oh, let's see what the Reaper Tail is, Max. Does it say? It does not say. Okay. Oh, here it is. It does. 605,000 troop armor, almost 200,000 warrior attack, and anti-armor shredding. That's going to be pretty nice, the anti-armor shredding. If you don't have Ignis's limit break skill, that monster is going to be extra useful. Even if you do, you're going to have a really high anti-armor shredding with that and Ignis's mastery skill, his limit break skill. Cool, I'm liking it. New Oracle Blessing combat boosts. What are these? Oh, big buffs. We've got special event only blessings. 12,000 rally attack resistance, 14,000 resistance while attacking the crystal. These numbers are pretty decent. You can see the numbers have just gotten so skewed in the last month that these numbers would have been huge 2 months ago, but now they're like, okay, that'll help out a little bit, but it shows how outdated. If you don't have the newest Destiny gear, Master Destiny gear, or Grandmaster Destiny gear, all your old gear is kind of useless now. I'm just being honest. Even if it's like really powered up Hydreian, the buffs you get from all this, everything else now is just overshadows the buffs from your old powered up gear. So I don't know what that means. Maybe they'll do another up to level 40 power up gear, and they'll make the gear better. I don't know. We'll have to stay tuned and see what they do. That would help out the free to play if they do an event with that, or like a realm boss event or something. But yeah, so Oracle Temple buffs. Ooh, we got some debuffs here. Let's see, Crystal Defender attack debuff. We're gonna have to check out the Oracle Temple because some of these look okay. They're getting quite a bit bigger the farther down we go. 300k troop attack, 800k troop armor, 400,000 rally attack. Dang, those are pretty big. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, you know, nothing like Iris's 50 million city defense, but so I wonder how we get these. We need lava stone artifacts. Lava stone artifacts. Looks like lava stone for all these, doesn't it? Yep, I think it is. Okay, so something different here. Primal Power Stone artifacts. Dang, it's nice seeing all these new buffs. We're going to have to figure out how to get those, though. Let's check the events, see if they're dropping anywhere here. Nope, I guess they didn't drop there. I would have seen them already. Back to the blog. Back to the blog. This seems new. I don't remember this. So, I heard there's some trouble brewing on the horizon, which is why I'm here. I've been working with Lady Luna and Ignis to come up with some recipes for powerful new lifetime combat and defense boosts. Special event only blessings. They can only be crafted by collecting lava stone artifacts in special events. So we'll have to pay attention, check the events. I'm guessing there's going to be an event for it soon. But in the meantime, there's nothing here yet. Nothing here yet. And I'm guessing this is where the special events would be. All right. So that's coming up. Let's see what else is in the blog. And then we'll dive into the battle reports from the RVR. More updates. Event titles, lots of gifts. There's been a lot of gifts lately, which is pretty cool. I can get behind that. Love is in the air, yada yada. Choose your guaranteed. So that if you see that red gear, that red Destiny gear, that stuff's the Grandmaster. That stuff is deadly. Avoid people with the deadly Grandmaster gear because that stuff is insane right now. So, yep, that's pretty much it. Let's dive into the battle reports because I saved them. So I'm going to show you guys some crazy battle reports that I've been trying to make sense of. So where to start? I decided this RVR, I wanted to capture a crystal. Now what I did is I have Iris pretty leveled up, like in the 220s. I wanted to see just how good she makes your other heroes. So I was attacking her skill. I have it leveled up on Noctis. Noctis is... It's going to increase your HP with warriors, cavalry, and mages with Noctis if you have Iris's skill leveled up. And so that's the one I did. I got it up to 1.6 million troop HP with Noctis. And I decided, okay, now let's attack some crystals. Let's see if we can take a crystal and what it looks like. So I did a bunch of attacks here. First few attacks, I didn't do hardly anything, as you can see. I attacked it once without my hero just to make sure I wouldn't get my hero captured in the first run. I wanted to make sure we had some surviving astral HP. Once I knew I could survive an attack on the crystal, then I went harder with my hero next run. And I think that's kind of a safe move if you're attacking in empires. If you're attacking crystals, you know, you're going to lose a little bit of troops, but just do a safe attack to where you only lose astral power and maybe some cheap. Like I lost level 7 warriors. You know, big deal. I don't mind losing level 7 warriors. Super cheap. So that's what I did. I just did a basic attack just to see if I'd survive. Now that I survive, I'll do my second attack with my hero and my gear. Also, you can see what they have when you have survivors. Like, of course, crystals you can always scout, but if this was somebody's empire, you'd have to attack it if they have anti-scout on to see what they have. So you could see they have it pretty stacked. They have Undying. They've got level 9 warriors, mages, cavalry. They got Tundra. They got tons of elementals, an unknown amount of Shadow Stalkers. Yeah, who knows what they got? How many Shadow Stalkers? It could be a ton. But I decided, let's just keep going. I think I can take this. We just got to eat through the Undying Guardians, and unless they're constantly reinforcing, perhaps we can get a victory out of this. We can whittle it down. So that's what I did. My second attack, I went in with the dude, who's really not the dude anymore. He's just a guy now, but he used to be, back when he was level 70 and like 10 levels above everybody else's except for one guy, in my realm anyway. He was the dude, but now he's just another dude. I should change his name to another dude. But okay, so I did this attack. I could see I killed a little bit more, just a tad bit more Undying Guardians this time. That's okay. We're just trying to eat through them. I did attack with Fire Warriors this time. And you can see I didn't really kill all that many more Undying, considering I threw my hero in the march, and I used a way better troop type. So what that tells me is level 7 warriors, they're fine for whittling people down or whittling crystal troops down or anything like that. You know, no reason to waste all that fire essence for just a little bit. I should have just sent warriors, but hey, this is what I was doing. I was testing out troop combos. I wanted to see what's good, what's not good, what my options are in terms of attacking. So we went again. I did learn from that attack. Oh, actually I didn't. I wanted to see what warriors did at level 8 warriors. So that's a lot of platinum here. I mean, that's billions of platinum. And they did really no better than the level 5 fire and the level 7 warrior mix. Like, not any better, really. Basically the same. I didn't send a hero in this one. I don't know why. I probably should have, but I didn't. Moving on. I then tried a attack of all level 1 warrior troops. But the thing was, I didn't heal up my Efrit. So you know, all his HP was gone, and of course the level 1 troops died. So I didn't get to see how many troops I killed there. But that's okay. We'll come back to that. So here's the attack. I was able to get the victory on the crystal. I switched up. I went with Ravis this time because Ravis gets a crystal HP and attack assault. Oh wait, a crystal assault HP buff and attack buff on the crystal. So Ravis, if you have Iris leveled up, that's what he gives you when you use him. And if you're attacking the crystal, he's better. But once you're holding the crystal, those buffs don't apply anymore. So you got to pull them and then put Noctis in the crystal. Or somebody who gets buffs from Iris, if you have an Iris while holding the crystal. And he doesn't, but Noctis does. Anyways, here's the victory. You can see it was a pretty sizable victory. They lost 14,000 astral HP and quite a bit more troops than me, despite having a good hero. And this guy that was holding the crystal was like a Citadel 86 or 85. But the thing was, he had a lot of other people around him who were lower level reinforcing it. So it wasn't all the good buff troops in the crystal. But they were good troops. They were all elementals, level 8, level 9, Shadow Stalkers. I mean, they had a good combo. I went in with Fire Warriors and a few Vanguard Vanishers I figured Vanguard Vanishers are kind of useless now. I might as well use them while they're not useless, but they're not going to do a whole lot defending my empire. I might as well use them for a crystal assault, or just use them while they still have a little bit of value, because their value diminishes as troop buffs and as better troops come in. So I used them and got the victory here. Luckily, I took out quite a bit of elemental troops, was able to get the victory. The thing is, I was trying to think, why did I win here? Because they have more Astrals. They had an Efrit and 2 Leviathans in there. Plus, they had 8 million troops. I only went in at 1.2 million. Why did I win here? And I've got a theory on it. And the theory is because I only sent 1.2 million, more troops couldn't die. And if I would have rallied this thing, I'm willing to bet that more than 2.2 million troops would have died, and I would have got defeated. But because I only sent 1.2, I was victorious. That's my theory on it, and I'll break that down a little bit further later on. It'll become a little bit more obvious that that's kind of what happened here. But yeah, so the other thing too is I sent Fire Warriors, and Efreet buffs Fire Warriors like crazy. So, obviously they're going to do pretty darn good here. And they're going up against Lightning, Earth, Ice, kind of a mix of things. and fire, of course. But just a solid mix. I think I had the buff advantage. Of course, the Leviathans, they're not going to buff warriors or mages, which is what they mostly have in the crystal. Or they actually did have two Ifrits. They had two Ifrits. Oh, did they have three, four? I don't know. They had a lot of Ifrits apparently. One, oh, that's the same guy. Okay, that's okay. Yeah, so they did have two. They had uh, FUs, and they also had Nuggets in there. So they did have some cavalry troops also. I think that was a pretty good combo. The problem was my buffs were a little bit better, and like I said, I didn't send enough troops to lose too many to get defeated there. Let's move on, though. Kind of a nice little victory. I'll take it. I then abandoned the crystal, or maybe they recaptured it. One of the two. But I attacked again, and the thing I was doing, actually this battle report's nothing too exciting, but the thing I was doing was withdrawing my troops and then recapturing the crystal, withdrawing my troops and then recapturing it once they fill it up. And that was just to get points in the RVR. I think that's a pretty solid strategy. I picked that up from Trackhawk, who, by the way, is Citadel 90 now. So Trackhawk, Citadel 90, he's got a level 250 Iris and, lots of gold, Grandmaster gold Destiny gear. The guy's pretty intense. And yeah, he was wanting to attack me, so I was bubbled for a while. You just never know how strong that is, to be honest. I probably should have let him hit me just to see what it would have done, but I didn't. I chickened out. Anyways, I abandoned the crystal again, and this is where things started getting interesting. If you look here, now neither of us had our heroes in this march. My Astral has a little bit more HP, or had a little bit more HP before this attack began. I went in, bam, I attacked, and it was a victory. But wait till you see the troops here. Level 1 warriors. I'm going to let that sink in for a second. Level 1 warriors. So basically a free troop to train. Like, you can train an endless amount of level 1 warriors. And that's all I lost in this attack. And I killed level 7 ice mages and lightning warriors. In twice as many. Look at that. Almost twice as many. 1.3 million to 1.9 million. Level 1 warriors should never, ever, 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 ever beat level 7 elementals. Am I right? I feel like that's not a crazy thing to say. Level 1 warriors should not be able to get a victory here. So I was trying to make sense of this for a long time because it just seems crazy to me. I could have attacked with level 7 fire elementals, and I probably would have lost a lot of the level 7 fire elementals. But instead I attacked with level 1 warriors, lost no essence, lost cheap troops. You can train an endless amount of T1. So what that tells me is, hey, you can actually attack the crystal with level 1 warriors and be really effective in killing troops in the crystal. So, if they're stalking the crystal with elementals, you can just keep sending waves of level 1 warriors, assuming you have an Ifrit, or an Ifrit, however you say it. Assuming you have one. And here's my theory here. Well, there's a couple things that could be going on. One thing that might have happened here is warriors and the buffs are so big now that maybe my level 1 troops, even though they're level 1, maybe their buffs were so great that it didn't matter. They still pack a wall up with hundreds of thousands of attack. Like things might get distorted to where even level 1 warriors, their base might be good enough that they're super strong when attacking the crystal with an Ifrit. That's one possibility. The other possibility is it could be that my Ifrit or Ifrit is the one who killed all the troops in the crystal, and the level 1 fire warriors were just there to die. Like they might not have done anything. But here's the thing. If you attack a crystal or people with just Ifrit, he doesn't kill anything. But once you send troops with him, he starts to kill things. So I that's strange to me. Even if they're level 1 troops, maybe that's enough to enable him to deal mass damage to the troops in the crystal. So that's one theory. It might just be all the Astral that killed these troops, and the level 1 warriors were there just to enable him to kill the troops. Just as, like, sort of like a, what's the term for that? Sort of like a, he was working through the level 1 troops. I don't know how to say that in any way that makes more sense, but yeah, you got to send troops with the Frit to have them do damage. I then attacked again. Now here's a similar thing. This time they had 4.3 million troops in the crystal. They had more than probably 3 astrals in there. No hero though, so they didn't have a hero, and I attacked with my hero. But if you just saw this battle report, you would think surely I sent some really good troops to kill 4 times or 3 times more troops than I sent. They killed 3 times. Each troop I sent killed 3. From, looking at this battle report, hardly lost any astral, destroyed 5,000. You would think surely I had the troop advantage in terms of buffs and the type of troop I was sending. Surely I sent better troops to get a victory on this. Because heroes, they do buff your troops, but not that much that you would expect to kill 3 times more troops with your hero. So let's look at this battle report, because this is another one. Again, level 1 warriors. Level 1 warriors should not be able to take out 4 million level 7 elementals. So I don't know, there's something going on here. Especially, they were lightning mages, so they're not only level 7 elementals, but they get the buff from holding the crystal, and they had the troop. Mages are better against warriors, so surely a level 7 troop that gets extra buffs while holding the crystal could defeat a troop that it's already strong against. And a level 1 troop. What? So this is another one. I was trying to make sense of this. I don't know if it's a glitch, if they're going to fix it, or if this is just all a Frit doing all the damage and the level 1 warriors are just a conduit for him. That's what I was looking for earlier, a conduit. They're just a conduit for a Frit to act through. I don't know. Lots of people have been attacking with level 5 fire warriors, and it's kind of a similar thing. Like, level 5 fire warriors are way better than they have any right to be, or maybe it's just a Frit's that good. Those are our options. But you can see here, I never should have got a victory, let alone killed everything in the crystal. Everything died. I can guarantee you if I sent level 7 fire warriors here, they all would have died. I would have lost the same amount, but I would have killed the same amount. So I would have lost the same amount of level 7, level 7 troops rather than level 1 troops, and I wouldn't have killed any more. So, maybe you want to train just enough level 1 troops to attack with, do an attack, train just enough to attack with again. And it's not a bad way to go to get free easy points in the RVR. Because another thing about it, and we'll see if they change this, but another thing about it, I lost 5 million power. They lost 80 million power. Level 1 warriors have hardly any power, so you can lose them all and you lose hardly anything. And if you're dealing 80 million in the other realm, this is a really successful battle report in an RVR. Like a couple of those and you're set. So, yeah, guys, we're going to have to wait and see, try to make some more sense of this. Things are kind of crazy these days with all the new buffs coming out. Like, yeah, it's very interesting. We're gonna have to wait and see how this all settles. I hope it does settle. I hope they calm things down. They try to get it balanced again. Try to get the free-to-play players enough chances at defense to hold off some of the. Like, obviously, if somebody's spending a ton of money, you're not going to be able to defend against somebody who's just so far and away spending way more than you. But at least for a while, you could defend against most people as a free-to-play player. Whereas right now, I'm not sure if you can defend against most people. Unless you have, really, Iris is kind of, she's shifted the game a little bit. So until free-to-play players can unlock Iris, I think things will be kind of crazy. That, or once we get new buffs out that free-to-play players can take advantage of, like level 40 gear, or I don't know. We'll see what they add. They're going to add something soon, I'm sure, just to try to entice people to stick around. So, yeah, that's what I'm thinking anyway. Yeah, I'm having some fun it's definitely exciting times. It's definitely exciting. People who were super weak a couple of months ago bought a couple of packs, and now they're like right there with the best of them, or even stronger than most people. So it is kind of interesting. It's fun to see some new faces. I saw some people holding some crystals that I had never seen hold crystals before, and to me that's fun. I like that part of it. I like how the power can shift around, but I do understand. I can understand why a lot of the people who spend a lot would try to throw a strike or something, because they do. Any packs you buy, their value diminishes pretty quickly. Like you only get a brief temporary advantage from when you spend money on packs, right? Because they're gonna add something in a couple of months. It's gonna just totally shift around the buffs and the bonuses. And if you don't have that, it's like you never spent money at all. So I definitely, that's why I cut back quite a bit. Because really it's so temporary. It's not even, in my opinion, worth spending money. I'd rather fall behind for a little bit and then come back. Yeah, just try to be consistent, I guess, is the smart thing to do. So I did buy a couple of packs. I bought 3 packs this month, which is more than I would like to buy, but yeah, I bought them. So there's that. I did want to level up Iris quite a bit because she's just fun. So that's why I spent some money. Anyways, yeah, I'm pretty pumped about seeing some new faces and everything. And yeah, hope you guys are all doing good. Hope you guys are figuring some interesting things out. Hope you guys are just taking it easy, having some fun, not getting too bummed out about this game, hopefully. And what else is going on? I feel like something else happened that I'm forgetting. Surely something else happened. Back to the blog. Oh, we can look at the packs. Let's check out these packs because why not? So this pack was insane. This Valentine's Day pack, an infinite amount of mythic medals, tons of like 500,000 for all the heroes, and it doesn't stop there. You get 25,000 Iris medals, 125k empowerment sigils for a free, an infinite amount of expansion blueprints. Like you're not going to need more than 108,000, and just tons of resources. Like the packs are getting pretty darn good. And that's why you're seeing a lot of new faces. Like anybody who's bought 1 or 2 of these packs is suddenly right there with people who had bought 100 packs last year. So yeah, it's definitely interesting. And I noticed there were some treasures here too that were pretty good. A basic Grandmaster guest Destiny gear piece. Dang. And you get 1,800. That's a lot of. You'd have to buy a lot of packs to get that, wouldn't you? 1,800. I think that's a lot of packs. Like that's, unless they buffed up the Moogle tokens you get here. Oh, and it's a $50 pack. What? Dang, a $50 pack? I didn't even notice that until now. Yeah, that's a pretty darn good pack. I'm not going to buy it though. I'm done buying for a little bit. I'm taking it easy. I'm sticking with I'm trying to keep it under 2 packs a month because, 2 packs a month, like that could be a lot to some people, but that's not much more than I spend on coffee every month. So if I can keep it, I spend a lot on caffeine. So, take that for what it is. But, that's not much more than I spend on caffeine. So that's kind of like that amount is fine with me. Once I start getting above that, I start to sacrifice elsewhere. Like then my bank accounts dwindles quicker, and then it's like suddenly it's bad long term if I'm going to spend more than 2 packs a month. So that's my situation. Hopefully you guys have a better situation than that. But even if you do, 2 packs is more than enough. Even 1 pack a month or even every other month is enough to stay competitive. At least I think so. I guess there's who knows, guys. I don't like telling people to buy packs, though, so I don't know why I'm rambling on about that. Don't buy packs, guys. Just take it easy. Have fun. Talk with people. That's what this game's all about. Just taking it easy and chilling with some people. Testing out some stuff. Yeah, that's what it's all about. It's not about, trying to decimate people. I'm rambling on, guys. I'm out of here. I'm sick. It's been one of those weeks. Yeah, I haven't made too many videos because it's just been a crazy week for me. Yeah, lots of all-nighters, lots of, not like good all-nighters where I'm having fun, but like working all-nighters. Last night or 2 nights ago, I was up all night working, and it like was just grinding work, just gruesome. Just one of those days, man, where it's like, man, this just is miserable. Nothing was going right. Everything was going wrong. Then I'm pretty sure I got sick because of that. I'm pretty sure that I got sick from just lack of sleep and yelling and screaming. Not really yelling, but internal yelling. And yeah, just one of those weeks. But I guess you got to have those weeks to appreciate the good weeks. So that's what I'm taking this week as. It's just a week to in some ways it's kind of nice to be miserable. Like it was almost a refreshingly miserable week. I'll say that. It was refreshingly miserable. And yeah, I'm still rambling on, guys. All right, take it easy. Hope you guys are doing good, and I'll catch you next video.